Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly focus for May the 21st through to the 27th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Look at that. Imagine the impossible. Anything is possible with this card. When it comes out, anything is possible. I'll put that back in the deck. So thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your positive, loving, supportive energy. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for remembering to subscribe. Thank you for sharing my videos. So, let's turn to the cards. Keep that Two of Wands in mind and see what kind of energy awaits us this week and how to use it in a positive light in order to go forward. Now, the shadow side. Anything is possible. If you look within, if you see that unacknowledged or repressed part of yourself, or you have been hiding part of your personality or your gifts or your talents under a bushel basket so nobody can see them. It's being authentic, it's being true to you. It could be through meditation, it could be through prayer, it could be through reflection that you go, oh my goodness, I never put two and two together about me before. But that's why I do what I do. Now that I know it, now that I have that information, I can change it into what I want to do going forward. It's seeing something inside of yourself that you've never seen before. That you never knew had been lying dormant all this time. What is that dream? What is that goal? What is that desire? Go deep within. Go deep within. Have a conversation with yourself, seemingly yourself. Tap into your sage wisdom. Tap into your intuition. What has been limiting you? What perception or thought or fear or anxiety has been holding you back? What part of yourself were you always afraid to share with other people because they might not like you as much? Or they might not accept you? Or they may ridicule you or laugh at you? The Empress shows up right in the middle. This is really about creating new beginnings, new starts, giving birth to something. Making the plan, feeling the passion, feeling the love, feeling the desire. Puts a fire underneath your feet. You can't wait to start the day because of it. It's those kinds of passions, those kinds of dreams that you can unleash right now. What can you do with your passions, with your talents, with your abilities that will also bring in an abundance for you? Whether it be love or good health or money. And we have the Hermit. So slow and steady wins the race, okay? We can't rush into things. We're making the plans. We are setting our sights on our tomorrow. But we know that there has to be some endings. Some changes in what we do or the way we present ourselves or our behaviors or our patterns, our routines. Something needs to change. The Hermit is essentially one that goes into the desert. It goes in within a cave. And he says, okay, this is my life right now. Here's a snapshot of it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, what belongs? What doesn't belong? What holds me back? What do I need to do to push myself forward in making the plan? And when you have the plan, that's when you come out of the cave. That's when you come out of the desert. And that light leads the way. That staff grounds you. And enlightens you with a magic and a direction to go forward. Every step being perfect. For work and career, we have the Queen of Wands. You're on fire with your passion in the world. So things are really changing. When it comes to work and career, you're looking at what kind of value does it bring in? How can it bring more value into my life or worth into my life or find money or wealth? Where do I need to put my energy in order to bring in the things that I want in my life when it comes to my career, when it comes to my job, or when it comes to what defines me? If I were to meet you at a party, would you tell me about your job, your career, or would you tell me about your family, your relationships, what you do in the community, your health, your spirituality? What defines you? And you've come full circle. People look at you and they think a certain thing. What do you want them to think going forward? What do you love? Where is your passion? And you could be taking some very proactive steps towards this. Maybe it's taking a hobby and making it into something that is going to make money for you. Maybe it's brushing up your resume and going after something altogether different, altogether unique. Love and relationships. We have the Chariot with, oh, look at this. The Page of Cups appears for relationships. It's a lot about relationships for you. It's about feeling strong within the relationship. It's about not turning to what is going wrong in the relationship. It's not looking at the little things that aggravate you within the relationship. It's looking at the big picture. It's looking at the foundation of the relationship, of what makes the relationship so strong, so durable. And we may need to back it up a little bit. We may need to figure out how to unify our forces again, to grow deeper, to grow stronger. You know, when I talk about relationships, when I talk about love, yes, it could be a soulmate, it could be a lover, but it could be a parent, a child, a best friend, a sibling, somebody you work with. And are you honoring yourself within relationships? Does it allow you to be unique and creative? Or is there dramas? Are you getting pulled away to somebody else's drama? And do you own, and this is the second time I'm saying it for a sign, or the third maybe even tonight, especially if you're an empath, is this, see if you own the emotion that you're feeling. Because if you come home and you're thinking about your partner like, oh, well, am I really angry at my partner, or is it because my friend just shared their struggles with their partner and I've kind of taken on their emotion rather than what I truly feel for my partner? You make sure you take ownership of only your emotions, that you don't allow other energies to kind of strap onto you, weigh you down, change your perception, create argument where there was none. And it's very spiritual. So, those candlelit dinners, those moonlit walks along the ocean shore, sending flowers for no reason, texting I love you for no reason. It's those little swoons of the heart that'll mean the most, that will bring in that divided energy, especially if you're having problems in the relationship. It's what kind of beauty and spiritual movement do you bring into the relationship? Spirituality you bring into the relationship. And turn away from the friction of the relationship this week. There's times when we really have to look at it. We want to know how to harmonize. We want to look for ways of harmonizing rather than looking at the friction this week. For our spirituality, we have the Eight of Swords. So through meditation, through prayer, through reflection, your perceptions will change. When you can use your mind's eye to look at a problem and look at it in a detached way. Don't put emotion to it. Don't sit there and go, oh, woe is me. I'm all tied up and there's some kind of barrier and I can't move and I'll never go forward and I can't see where I am. I don't know if it's nighttime or daytime and can't remember the last time I ate. This is a time to look without emotion and saying, hey, okay, what is the situation here? What if I move around a bit? What if I start kicking out? What am I going to hit? You're probably going to cut your foot, by the way. But you're going to know then that you can cut the ropes that have bound you. And once your hands are free, you can lift that blindfold. And once that blindfold is lifted, you're going to see that you were surrounded by swords. Well, not completely. There's none behind you, actually. And they weren't even in the ground that far. You could have just walked right over them. And you turn around and you see how close you are to your goals and your dreams and your desires and creating the world you want to create. So this is a beautiful time to keep track, journal your dreams, journal your visions, journal your thoughts, your perceptions. Meditate, pray, reflect. You're going to get in clarity. You're going to get in a change in perception. And that might be right back to the shadow side, the card we started with. Health and well-being. Uh-oh, we got the Three of Swords. Got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself or your body is going to say no more. And it's going to lay down whether you want it to or not. And it's going to put you behind. So you have to be proactive in what you do for yourself every single day. Health, well-being, exercise, food, plenty of liquids, good night's sleep. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Don't allow stresses to pile up. Don't allow yourself to go into the negative and let those anxieties play over and over and over and over again. And if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depleted of energy, one, get enough sleep. But if that isn't helping, then get out and help somebody else. The best way that you can bring a smile to your own face and to somebody else's, but it does more for you than them, believe it or not, is by trying to raise another spirit. Well, maybe it is giving up a few hours at the animal shelter, or the rescue, or the seniors home, or the hospice, or the hospital, or the soup kitchen. Or maybe it's just helping a neighbor or a friend. Maybe it's helping some organization within the community. And don't allow yourself to pull down yourself. Go and raise somebody else up, and you will notice a huge difference in your vibration, in your light. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.